Hey everyone, welcome back to Streetball AllStars. Today, we'll be talking about the most dominant rebounder in the entire game, and even after the Ace update, might still be the most dominant rebounder, Vanessa. Let's go and get into it. So, what makes Vanessa such a dominant rebounder? Well, there are three main things. Firstly is this, her power stat. Second is this, her quick rebound ability. And third is something that you don't actually see, her insane rebound height. Let's talk about her power first. Now, what makes Vanessa's power stat that much more impressive? Well, it's the fact that it's incredibly high. It means that Vanessa is an amazing dunk blocker. Well, sure, but why would that make her special? Well, it's because Vanessa is also really good at rebounding. 74 power is 20 more power than Emma, I believe. 20 more power than Emma. Emma struggles so much at blocking dunks, but Vanessa excels at it. If you've actually, looked at the game and its characters, you'll soon realize that characters who are really good at rebounding tend to have terrible power, while characters who have really good power are pretty bad at rebounding. So Vanessa is an exception to that, where she has incredible power while also being incredible at rebounding. That's what makes Vanessa's power rating so special. She is a rebounder who has really good power at the same time. Pretty much everything here standard for any big. And again, she has 70 rebound, really good at rebounding with 74 power, really good at blocking dunks as well. 67 block, really good too. Her blocking range is incredible. It's even better than Emma's. So that's definitely saying something. So yeah, Vanessa, really good stats. Now, onto the second variable that we're talking about, which would be her level 4 quick rebound. We'll talk about this just a little bit more later, but let's just say that it's one of the most OP things or OP skills that one can have, and combined with her third variable, quick rebound is pretty much busted. So let's talk about that third variable, which is her invisible rebound height. To put it simply, Vanessa's rebound height is the highest in the entire game. Yes, it's higher than Robbie's. Yes, it's higher than Emma's. Yes, it's higher than Rocket's. Fun fact actually, Rocket's rebound height was nerfed. It was shadow nerfed, they didn't say it, but it definitely was nerfed. Thank goodness for the Ace update, because now Rocket actually is pretty good at rebounding again. Anyway, yeah, Vanessa has the highest rebound height in the entire game when combined with quick rebound. Now, what does this mean? Well, this means Vanessa is really good at rebounding from really high up, and that has a lot of advantages. For example, bad bounces. You are going to be more likely to grab those. Conan's toss dunk or Edwards' toss dunk. Those misses are very high up, and Vanessa can instantly jump, and if quick rebound activates, she is getting that ball for sure, even out timing flick most of the time. So this is a really good skill, but more importantly, because of her high rebound height, if she flicks the ball and she actually gets the quick rebound to prompt, most of the time she is grabbing that ball over anybody. So that's one of the main reasons why this combo is really deadly and why Vanessa is so good at rebounding. Alright, now that we had an overview of her statistics, let's go ahead and take a look into her different skills. As you can see here, Vanessa's exclusive skills both are about rebounding and on defense, the two things that Vanessa actually specializes in. So let's go ahead and take a quick look into all her skills. So firstly, we have box out. Pretty much mandatory for all bigs. Make sure to get it, max it out. It's the first skill that you should be getting any bigs. And flick at second, of course. Ever since the flick update, this has been mandatory for everybody. Make sure to get this as well. This is for all bigs too, not just Vanessa. Make sure to get it for everybody. Next up is follow-up shot. Not mandatory to have, but really useful, especially if you need a buzzer beater to actually win the game. I recommend that you actually do get this one. Now, onto her exclusive skills. First up, we have enhanced block. Pretty much make sure to also get this one, max it out. It's what makes her such a great dunk blocker as well. Let's say you have 130 or 140 power, that's actually almost always enough for Vanessa to keep blocking everybody as long as you have the skill, enhanced block. So it just makes you much stronger when blocking dunks. And yeah, again, it just makes it so that you're less dependent on getting insane amounts of power, even though it is your best bet. It still is best to actually get the skill. Next up, we have enhanced rebound. Definitely max this one out. It's what makes Vanessa such a great rebounder as well. She has this skill. Adding more height and distance to her already insane height and distance on rebounding can only make her so much better. So yeah, make sure to get this one as well. Next, we have mighty grabbing block. Basically a better version of the grabbing block, because this almost always activates. So yeah, make sure to get this as well. You don't need to max it out. In fact, level 1 works just as fine as level 4, as long as you pass quickly enough. But yeah, if you do want to actually get it to level 4, that's your choice. Just make sure to get this skill. And finally, her most important skill, quick rebound. Again, we've mentioned this earlier, but this is just insanely powerful for Vanessa. It is the best skill for her in her entire set. It's what makes her such a monster in rebounding. The fact that you can pretty much grab any ball from any height as long as you jump fast enough and out jump everybody else. The fact that it makes you so good at flick battles. The fact that you can pretty much get all rebounds more even if others jump first, as long as you jump quickly enough. It's a very good skill to have, and Vanessa very much needs it to be at level 4. So make sure to max this out as soon as possible. Get it as soon as possible. Make sure that this is the skill that you focus on the most. And yeah, this is the new ace skill that you can have. Make sure to get it if you get, make sure to unlock awakening if you get Vanessa to ace. But that's different. That's for another different video. But anyway, yeah. So those are all the skills, or an overview of Vanessa's skills. Also, I am sorry if this feels a little rushed. Not only am I sick today, but everybody else outside just won't shut up. I don't know what's happening. This never really happens, but now that I started recording, everybody's having a celebration apparently. Everybody's singing, everybody's just shouting. So I am sorry if this sounds a little rushed. I am just really trying to get the most out of the silent moments that I can get to actually make things clearer for you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and look into a match where I use some of the skills, and I'll explain some things a bit more there as well. Now, let's talk about what stat you are going to want to actually give Vanessa. Usually you'd hear me saying, oh yeah, just give her pure power, since it's pretty much mandatory. But after the ace update, I found that giving Vanessa, and really any other rebounders or bigs, just a bit more rebound than just pure power actually is the better idea. So I wouldn't really say give her pure power anymore. Instead, give her mostly power, but then leave the rest of the stats to giving him rebounding instead, or maybe speed as well. That might work for you as well. But yeah, to me, mostly power and a little bit of rebounding is the best recipe for success, even with Vanessa as well. Now, next up, we'll talk about your matchmaking or your match-ups. Actually, Vanessa doesn't have a weakness. She really doesn't. She matches up pretty well with any enemies that you can get, whether they be dunkers, they be small forwards, SGs. Vanessa is a pretty good matchup to all of them. So he's actually a very versatile and adaptable. She is really good at actually battling anybody and any strategies that you may actually face. So you don't really have to worry about matchups with Vanessa. She will do pretty good in any one of them. Now, let's talk about the teammates that you're gonna want to get with Vanessa. And again, this might surprise you. Vanessa goes well with pretty much any character in the entire game. Again, dunkers, Zachary, Pinky, Conan, Edward, Lucy, any one of them, Vanessa will be really good with them. Again, even with small forwards, Randy, Julian, Camille, Rika, Vanessa works. Even with shooting guards, Marcus, Fire King, Silver Wolf, Vanessa will be very good with them. So just like matchups, you don't really have to worry about any teammates that you can get, so long as you know your team actually makes sense. You don't have to worry about that. So what exactly are you gonna want to do? Well, as you saw on the skills earlier, you have a variety of skills, and one of those skills specifically meant for defense, and I'm talking about Mighty Grabbing Block. So that shows that you should actually be helping out on defense. That means you should double the enemies as long as you know your teammates call for it. And you should be assisting your teammates via screens as well, since you already have such an insane rebound height and rebound distance. So yeah, Vanessa is very versatile, and you should be always involved on team plays and not just be you know, waiting at the paint for rebounds, since you aren't really rocking. And finally, about meta, I mean, Vanessa's pretty meta right now. It's not even really a surprise. She is the most used big in the entire game, and that's for a good reason. Her rebounding is insane. She's really good at her job. Her defense is insane. So yeah, she is meta right now. So feel free to use her as much as you want. So, well, anyway, guys, that's all for this video. I hope it's been helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.